iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is James Holder for iFILM London. With me, I've got light welterweight Southern Area champion Danny Cassius Connor. You all right, Dan?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
We're meeting a bit randomly today. Danny's had a bit of bad news, so we thought, well, I'll let him explain and we'll just take it from there.
Yeah, basically was due to defend the title against Chris Evangelou again after the last fight. Voluntary. I volunteered to fight him again because I thought he deserved another shot at it. Training's been going all right. Everything's been going fine. Done the check weight last week. Everything's cushy. Then the last 5 days, went to the prize fighter on Saturday. Come into the gym Monday. Developed an infection in my eye, which is it ain't too good, obviously. I've had to pull out the fight, but basically, yeah, I just wanted to do this interview with you boys because I know you got the ear of the boxing world, and I just wanted people to know, like, this is a genuine thing. Like, as you can see, my eye's really dodgy there. I ain't been able to spar for a week. I've got another week's worth of antibiotics before I can do anything related to boxing again. And in this fight, I'm going to need to be 100%. So I've done the sensible thing at the moment. I've pulled out the fight, and we'll fight again hopefully in the new year. Definitely Chris can have his shot, but I've got to be 100%, as I'm sure he wouldn't want to fight a 50%. He wants me at my best, and that's how it's got to be, you know what I mean?
Well, you've worked hard to get yourself in the situation to win this belt.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be doing yourself any justice if you fought, as you say, at 50%.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's just the way it goes, isn't it? It seems like it's the story of my career, to be honest. I'm always taking fights when I'm not 100%, but I'm not going to make that mistake this time. I'm going to make sure I'm 100% when I fight him again because there's too much at stake for me. This is, if I lost this title, down to the fact that I weren't 100%, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. So I owe it to myself, I think, just to give it my all and go in there at 100%. Eddie Earn's been understanding about it, and you know what I mean. I apologise to Chris. Obviously, it's not my fault, but I apologise to you, and we'll get it on again in the future. It's just one of them, innit?
Would you ever consider vacating this title and letting Chris fight someone else, or maybe you fight the winner? Would that ever go through your mind?
No way. Because the thing is, I feel like why should I just give it up? I've fought hard for this. I've gone through hell to get to this fight. You know what I mean? I've took fights at short notice, trying to get up the ladder quick. I weren't supposed to win the Masters against Tyler Everett. I weren't supposed to win that. They took it because they thought I was going to get bashed. Same with Evangelou. They thought I was going to get bashed, and I've upset the odds twice now. So why should I vacate it? You know what I mean? It's my title. Anyone wants it, they're going to have to go through me first. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, in the new year, Evangelou, if he wants this, he can come and get some as well. It's no big deal. It's nothing to me.
So your next first defence again will still be Chris Evangelou. Everything's still set to go ahead. Maybe when
It's
January.
all set to go ahead. Well, I don't know. I haven't had any dates yet. It's only today that I've pulled out. So no one really knows what's going to happen yet. Providing Chris comes through on the 8th of December, because he's still fighting on the big Christmas cracker show at the Kensington Olympia. Providing he comes through that, then yeah, I shouldn't see there's a problem. I'd still fight him even no matter what happens. But obviously, if he loses, then maybe the board won't sanction it. So we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, at the moment, it's all looking like it's going to go ahead in the new year. So we'll just see what happens.
Must be very disappointing for yourself. Christmas coming up, your big fight. I know you've been selling a lot of tickets for the fight. Mate. It must be very disappointing.
I've done 100 tickets already, and I'm 4 weeks out. But of course I'm gutted, mate. I'm proper gutted, not just for me, but for the fans, for all my mates that are going to come and help me, you know, all my sponsors. I've got the Project store in Sutton who does the clothes. They've helped me, John Carson, Pink's Gym. They've all stuck a bit into me and sponsored me and helped me out, and I appreciate that. No one can understand how much I appreciate that, and I just hope that they'll understand. At the end of the day, it's one of those things. When I found out I was going to have to pull out, I cried. You know what I mean? I cried like a little girl. But at the end of the day, it's one of them things. You just got to be a man, take it on the chin, and move forward. Which is what I'll do in the new year. I'll retain my title, and then we'll move on and see how things go.
Regardless, I'm sure yourself and your trainer Alec know what's best for you.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
regardless of what anyone else is going to say, you've got to think of you and do what's best for you. And
Alec, he's been in the game years. Alec's the man at the end of the day. What he says goes, and he said to me, basically, what's the point in going and throwing things away, which is right. Whatever he says goes. I don't care what anyone else says. Alec is the man that makes the decisions in my career. That's it. What he says goes, and he knows what he's talking about. So we've made a decision. We're going to stick by it, and we'll see what happens in the new year.
Well, Danny, as I said, I'm gutted for you, and I hope you and Chris Evangelou hope to get it on in the new year.
So
and
do I,
I wish you the best of luck with everything you're doing, regardless. You know what I mean?
Thanks a lot, mate. I appreciate all that. And like I said again, thanks to the project in Sutton High Street Clothes Shop. Thanks to John Carson, Bedford Row Solicitors, and Pink's Gym, Peter Pinks, who's helped me out, no problem. And Joe Arley, who's done my strength and conditioning. Thanks everyone that's helped me out, and I'll be back in the new year. So, brilliant. Thank you.
All right, Danny. Thank you very much. This is James Holder with Danny Cassius Connor for iFILM London. Thank you very much.